So the question, right, is passion really important when it comes to day trading? Uh, this might sound like a cliche video or some kind of a emotional video, which it is. And I didn't really plan it that much, to be honest with you. I was just thinking about how people are actually trying to hit into the day trading business and online business in general, but I'm gonna focus more in day trading right now because that's basically where I started. And we're gonna answer this question: is passion important as a day trader? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, it's probably gonna be longer than usual, but I really thought that it would be really important for me to actually share what I think about this, because we might be doing a lot of things right. We might be following the right strategy. We might be following the signals properly. We might find the application that I gave you like profitable, but there's something missing somewhere, and this might be it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys are new into my channel and you're into binary options, Forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. If you find value at any point during the video, make sure you smash the like button. That being said, let's jump into the video. Okay, so passion is a feeling, okay? It's nothing tangible that you can actually carry on and have it with yourself all the time. Unfortunately, when it comes to actual feelings, it's something that it's almost uncontrollable. Okay, there are things that you think that you can't control. Nevertheless, you can feed certain emotions. Like when you're happy, you can feel even happier, right? When you're sad, you can get depressed a lot more, right? You can feed the feeling. You can't control it, but you can get either bigger or stronger. Let me tell you a little story. There was a guy, was like, 18 years old, and he started working at a school, a private school. He was doing photocopies and printing books and stuff like that. He was being treated like, I don't know, some kind of a maid service, something like that, right? It was, people didn't have any type of respect for that person. Teachers would come along and just like step on top of him, humiliating him. And he was living at a minimum wage, and money wasn't like really a big and important part of his life at that point. But he always dreamed about, being free, which is probably the hardest thing to do, and the main target in life is to be free, right? So he actually found those times like really difficult. He went through different self-esteem challenges, like thinking about he wasn't really good enough for doing anything else. He thought that maybe at a certain point he deserved to be where he was, and he had to accept the fact that nothing was going to change. His parents were like poor. His grandfathers were like split couples and stuff, like poor as well. And he probably accepted the fact that he was going to be in a dysfunctional family. He was going to struggle financially for life, and he was not going to be able to do what he wanted ever in life. That's what he was thinking, okay? So at a certain point, after working for over a year in that company and settling down, because he was settled down, there was an opportunity to actually have an English scholarship, like to actually learn how to talk, how to speak in English, and how to write it and everything. And the problem was that it was a scholarship for 2 months. It was unpaid. and it was daytime. So he had to quit his job if he wanted to actually take the scholarship. He took the tests in order to see if he applied for the scholarship, because it required a minimum English level, and he actually won it. So he had a decision to make. Should he quit his job and try to chase something? It was not secure. Okay, at the end of the scholarship, he was gonna get a job at a call center, and he was gonna get paid more. And of course, he was gonna have more opportunities than the one that he was having at that printing company, right? So he had to make a choice. Her mother was depending on his salary, his monthly payments, and he had to go through the challenge of quitting his job and trying to actually succeed and win the scholarship. If by any chance he lost the scholarship, he didn't pass the tests and everything, he was going to have to look for a different job, again minimum wage, which was really hard to find, and he had no experience. So he had to put everything on the table and risk everything he had. And he did. He actually quit his job without having anything secure whatsoever. And after 2 months, he lost the scholarship. He did not get the job in English. He was devastated. And self-esteem was actually really hurt. Like, what I would think is like, why would I try something I failed for? I'm not good enough for this, right? You might even have that feeling at a certain point in life. Thankfully, he had a second chance for 2 more weeks to try to intensify the training in English so that he could actually get the job position at the call center. He tried really hard. He was really shy, actually. He didn't like to talk in public. He didn't like to talk to people. He was like antisocial and stuff. But he had to go through those fears in order to actually get through the next 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, he passed and got a job in a call center. After that, his life changed. He got to meet a lot of people. He got to learn a bunch of stuff in life, good and bad. Of course, he learned drugs, alcohol, partying, money spending, girls, sex, and everything. It was crazy. But he actually got in a better financial position, if you want to say it that way. But that's not the final target. It's not to make money. Eventually, during the way, he actually met someone. His name was Eddie. And he told him about binary options. He was like, hey, you should try this binary option thing because you're into money. Back then, at that specific moment, he was more into money now. He was looking to make money. He was looking for freedom. He was more confident about himself. And this friend told him about binary options. He said no, it was too risky. It was like crazy. This sounds too good to be true. So he said no. He started his own company. It was another call center, and he failed. He actually ended up with bills to pay, with employees to pay, with no money at all. He had to go to a bank and ask for a loan in order to pay people. That's how it was. Sadly, though, he didn't really learn the lesson the way it was, I think, because he went back to a call center. He was disappointed. He was sad, but deep inside of him, he knew that he was gonna make it. He took a job that he hated, lasted for 6 months. It was hell. And then he got a different job on a sales department. He was promoted to sales trainer very fast. He did a good job. He was a temporary training manager at the company. There was a lot of injustice in the company, and people that were not talented enough, that were not determined enough, that were not committed enough, actually got the higher positions because they were doing what the bosses wanted them to do. And at the same time, he was building an asset. He was making money through binary options. He was trading. He was making money. And one day, the company told him that he would need to actually have more time in the office, no more payment or anything. And it was going to affect the binary options training, the binary options learning curve. So February 28th, 2016, he decided to actually quit. He quit his job and said that he was gonna dedicate all of his time, his energies, his efforts to himself, to learning, to trade binary options, to make money through binary options, and to help others. Because that's what he wanted. That was his passion, to help others. This passion took him to actually be the best trainer in the company, in the history of the company. It took him to be the best leader in the company. All supervisors, all agents followed them. Why? Because he was a good leader. His passion was to help people. That's why he was so good at sales, because he loved to help people. And this was his passion. And February 28, 2016, his job days ended. On March 1st, 2016, the company Binary Living Way started to work full time. The guy was me. And you probably saw it coming. But is passion important in binary options? Yes. It's very important. What's your passion about? Is your passion just about money? That's not a strong enough passion. Trust me. Money comes and goes. I've had $1 million in my pocket, and there are some days that I have nothing in my pocket. Money comes and goes. Your passion has to be something that is stronger. Your passion has to be something that is gonna last for your entire life, or for at least a long period of your lifetime. Your kids, your wife, your husband, your family, your parents, your freedom. That's your passion. Is it hard to keep your passion alive? Yes, it is. But first think about, what is your passion? Good, it's money, but probably you're not focusing on the right passion. Yeah, making money is good, but what do you need the money for? If someone will tell you, hey, I'm not gonna give you money, but I'm gonna give you anything you need, what would you ask for? Put it on the comments. What would you ask for if someone tells you, I'm gonna give you everything you need, everything you want, anything, just ask. You have one wish. What would you wish for? That is your passion. If you ask me, what's my passion right now? Is to be a legend. Is that within the next 20 years, even if I'm dead already, someone says Christian changed the life of thousands, if not millions of people. And we all remember him. I want in 20 years, a kid saying, hey, Christian was the one to help my father build what we have, the freedom that we have. Do you think it's cool to work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., not see your kids every day, not see your kids all the time? to go home and think like, hey, that someone says, hey, the baby said his first words and you missed it? Is that the program you want to live? I don't. And I do have a passion, which is a strong passion, which is what has me here making this video. I could be traveling. Excuse me. I could be somewhere in Europe and Italy and Spain and France, just chilling, spending money. I'm making money already. And I'm making passive income already. But money is not my passion. This is my passion. Think about what is your passion. Think about what is it that keeps you alive, keeps you through the problems. If you have a shitty job like the one I had, think about what's your passion and find a way to get out of there. Find the way to be free, to get to your passion. If your passion is to travel, find a way that you can travel. If your passion is to have a wife and kids, make sure you fight hard, because that passion is expensive as, you know. Make sure you know what your passion is, and when you know it, don't stop until you're living from your passion. This passion can go away at any time, and people do it all the time. Try to look, when you go into work or when you're on the street, try to look in people's eyes. See if you see, try to check if they have passion in their eyes. They don't. All they know is that they put aside their passion because this is what they had to do. Okay, I have to study in college, I have to get a degree. It's not my passion, but I have to do it because my parents did and everybody says that I should do it. And that's the way I'm gonna support my family. My wife's gonna have to understand that I'm not at home, and I wanna be home, but I can't because this is what I have to do. That's not true. They put aside their passion and now they're living from someone else's passion. You find yours. You find your passion, and trust me, that's gonna get you way faster and further in day trading, in online business, in physical business, whatever. If you are thinking, hey, but what does this have to do with day trading? If you don't have a passion that is focused on the results that you get from day trading, you're not gonna read books, you're not gonna watch videos, you're gonna look for the easy way. Hey, do you have a software that I can make money from? I don't know anything. I don't know how to read news, but I want to just make money. Do you have one or not? People are like, hey, you're talking too much in the videos. You should just show me the strategy, that's it. That's looking for fast money. You're not learning, you're not educating yourself. What are you doing? Find your passion, and trust me, you're gonna do way better. Thank you very much for watching this video. I know this is more of an emotional video, but I wanted to share it with you. And if you want to see more content just like this one, let me know in the comment section below. And let me know what you think, and smash the like button if you liked it. Wish you all the best. I wish you to find and follow your passion, and I guarantee you, your life will be better. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.